Lastly, for those who say that I am currently entangled in a haram relationship, I am a victim of some sort of obsession with the opposite gender, I am an addict even to perhaps images, or someone may say pornography, I've put myself in a situation and I know I am to be blamed for it, but my heart is drunk on lust. What do I do to free myself and to rediscover Allah and the world and the afterlife? I suggest for you and for me, dear brother, dear sister, a medicine that is made up of 7 components. It is 100% recovery rate. For those who are sincere and for those who are persistent in applying these 7 components. Take note of them, use your phones if you need to. The first component of this medicine to bring yourself out of desire and into the expanse of Islam and Iman, the first component is the lowering of the gaze. Nothing comes before this. كل الحوادث مبدأها من النظر ومعظم النار من مستصغر الشرر. Ibn Al-Qayyim, he says, every calamity begins with the glance, and most wildfires begin with a spark. La ilaha illallah. One who complains of being chastised by lust and desire, but insists on not changing the habits when it comes to gaze, is like a person who is complaining of a draft and he's refusing to close the door. It's not going to change. It begins here, closing this huge gate to your heart called the eyes. That is where it begins. And you will say to me, it's tough. I'll say to you, I know. But Imam Ibn Al-Qayyim, he says, الصبر على غض البصر أيسر من الصبر على ما بعده. The patience needed to lower the gaze is less than the patience needed for the consequences that follow if you don't follow your gaze, if you don't lower your gaze. The consequences, or the pain that is needed, the patience that is needed to lower your gaze is less than the patience that is required towards the consequences that follow if you don't lower your gaze. That's number 1. Component number 2 of this medicine, marriage. If it is, religiously speaking, and from a family perspective speaking, feasible for you to marry this individual whom you are communicating with, and things add up, then marriage should be the immediate go-to. The Prophet ﷺ said, لَمْ يُرَى لِلْمُتَحَبِّينَ مِثْلُ النِّكَاحِ. There is nothing like marriage for 2 who love one another. There is nothing, he said, like marriage for 2 who love one another. How is it that the very same fire that destroys nations and burns up livelihoods and kills people is the same fire that happens to heat up our buildings and cooks our food?